and make it the best. He wants you to be the best. He wants you to bring these women into their goddessship. He wants to see these women knowing that you are not enslaved to the money or the dick. But instead, you are such a helpmeet, such a powerful helpmeet. You make a God to what he is. This is totally against organized religion. Actually, when I go break down things with those, like on Alani, we used to have what's called the Black Israelites, and they read from the King James Version and other texts and everything. But they'll read a passage and run on with it, and that's what they do in churches too. They'll read a little passage. Why don't you back that up a couple of chapters? Why don't you break it really down word by word? And not go into just the Strong's Concordance of how that word was translated, but actually look at each, just like in English language, you have a prefix, a suffix, and the main root word. That's in other religions too. You need to break down the prefix, then break down also the suffix to incline on what that root word was supposed to mean. Not just read a word and say somebody else's translation of it. Elohim don't mean God. It does not mean God. It means divine males. And all through Genesis text, you'll find Elohim. They called Adam Yahweh, a physical representation of a God. Read, stop thinking on everything somebody told you. Shit is about to go down that y'all don't know. And the people that's enlightened are the only ones that's going to be there to actually get past. Because they're allowing a lot of people be freaking retarded for a reason. It's stupid because if you enlighten everybody from the door, it could prophylactic measures always are better than trying to heal the wound afterward. You have more to do when you're trying to heal the damage afterward than trying to prevent it from happening in the first place. I'm trying to allow y'all to get this knowledge, enlighten yourself, so when shit happens, ain't shit unexpected. They're about to enslave y'all. They're about to have concentration camps and all types of stuff. You can believe me, you don't have to believe me. But they're already in effect. They already know the shit they're planning on doing. They know about how the earth has to get reborn. We destroyed her over and over, and what happens, you got to abort our asses and do it all over again. So y'all need to pick up and realize that there is a little time period before this is about to happen, before shit is about to go down. And shit will be worse than the Holocaust. Don't trust everything that you read. Decipher it. If you got a hypothesis, you're supposed to do tests, trial and error and everything before coming out with a conclusion. Do that with religion. Question it. Don't just, I got faith. I hear that all the time. I just got faith. Well, faith without substance is nothing. You don't have anything to go on. You just have a thought in your mind that's very strong. And instead of using that type of powerful thought on something that is active and something that you know you can reach out to, you're going to keep on just having faith in somebody else's word. Not the true word. Somebody else's word. In the beginning there was the word, and the word was with him. His word was guaranteed, not the one that was translated by the man. That's where is confusion. His word was, the creators say, let us make man in our image. That was the word. From that point, when we were created in the image of these great creators, we were supposed to do their jobs on this earth. That was the only word that was supposed to be spoken from that point on, until we kept on messing up and doing what we thought we were supposed to do and be beneath and listen to other ones and put gods above us and kings above us and judges above us. And if you keep on reading from judges to kings and everything, he keep on telling you, this is what you want. You're supposed to be greater than this. You don't actually need this. Keep your constant communication with me and just do what you're supposed to do down here and make better decisions, and things will be better. But no, you need somebody to make decisions for you. You need somebody to practice miracles above you, stuff that you should be able to do. You need somebody else to do it. You don't believe and have faith in your own self. And having faith in your own self is what brings you to the faith of him. So this is just a short little 15-minute clip on a couple opinions. I get religious people mad all day, but look, what we can do is We can bring down every single text. We can break it down. Whatever you want to do. I'll have fun and stuff like that. I love science. I love philosophy. So let's go at it. If somebody wants to challenge my thoughts, why don't you look up into those who are Jesus bumpers, which Jesus is not even a Hebrew term because there's no J in Hebrew. It's a Latin term. And the Christ just meant Messiah, the one who was supposed to come and give us the knowledge at that time. So he wasn't meant to be a God to be worshipped, but a God to be reviewed as this is who I'm supposed to be. The whole main thing of Christianity is just to be Christ-like, a Messiah-like, a God-like figure. That's all. We change it around because we need to feel as though somebody else can do something for us that we need to be doing ourselves. Lower level beings need dependency. We are not lower level beings because we all got genetically mutated with the God gene. So those who even were created under other creators of this earth, you still end up with that God gene. We all mixed it up. So pull that God gene out of you. Be higher than what you were told you were. Jesus was done on this earth over and over again. Look into Dionysus. Look into Krishna. Look into one of the Buddhas, Asakara, I believe. There are about 20 others that were born on the solstice date where the Orion's belt aligned to a point that by morning of December 25th, it caused a solar birth. It caused a virgin to be able to produce a seed. These alignments happen ever so often, and they've been reported all over the world. They're only going to tell you about Jesus because that's when Rome decided to make their own religion. Remember, before Paul was Paul, Paul was Saul. Paul was also amongst the mix with the rest of them. And he created his own religion. And he sounds just like Muhammad getting knocked off a horse and told everything was wrong. Or Joseph Smith, the Mormons, who was told everything was wrong and knocked off his horse. And they all seem to just find these writings and this, that, and third and get all this enlightenment. Then religion is done over and over. Read other religions and you'll find out it's just like the one you're practicing. They're going to tell you don't read others because they don't want you to know that. They redid religion from the beginning of time. This earth is millions, not thousands, millions of years old and has been done over, even when the beings were as high as the sequoia trees. And the sequoia trees were twice the size, and insects and everything were twice the size, and dinosaurs were basically our playthings. We were on the earth at that time. They're finding remains in India that are over 110 feet long. They're not going to tell you this stuff because it's going to interfere with the mind control pattern of being able to tell you to be dependent. Research the word Nephilim. Nephilim means one who's fallen from the sky. And I wanted to say, if those who don't believe anything can come out from there, there's another control mindset. It's called the flat world syndrome. When they used to tell people centuries ago the world was flat, and if you go to the edge of it, you'll fall off. So take a chance until somebody said, I don't believe you. I'm going to do it myself. There are other life forms out there. Meteorites have bacterial one-cell life form, and they call it star jelly. It's on an iron deposit as a meteor. Meteors have all three types of abilities to transform energy: magnetism, electric, and thermal. So it mutates single-cell life forms. Just in the right amount of heat, right atmosphere, chemicals, and things that changes will cause a life form